love it. That looks incredible. Hey, what's up guys? It's Bridget. Today I'm in Atlanta at Jusgo Supermarket. This is a Hong Kong-based Chinese supermarket here in Atlanta, and they've got so much to explore, so many different varieties of food, and a food court with Chinese cuisine, and we're gonna go check it out now. Oh wow. Oh wow. Wow, this place is so cool, so spread out. You have all these food stalls lined up. Oh, look how cute all these little vending machines. A claw. Oh, I love the color in here. So cute. Ooh, that crispy bao looks good. Look at that. A flaky pastry crust. Whoa, look at this. All the flags hanging from the ceiling. Okay, so it seems like, wow, this is so cool. It's got like anime flags, a bunch of different types of lanterns, umbrellas. So pretty. This place makes their dumplings by hand, and they freeze them, and you can buy them to cook them at home as well. Hi! Hello Kitty toilet paper. Whoa, these are cute! I feel like I might have better luck with these. They're so small. Ooh, this is nice. There's a matcha bar. So it's still pretty empty. It's only like 11:30 on a Wednesday, but I can imagine this gets so busy on the weekend, so I'm glad we came during the weekday. First place I'm gonna try, I'm gonna get some dumplings from Shang's Barbecue Chicken. Let's go see what they got.
What kind of dumpling you want?
What do you have available?
Dumpling.
Pork dumpling, okay.
You want the pan fried?
Yeah, let's try pan fried. Yeah.
You want the 6-piece or 12?
6-piece, yes. Okay, so I ordered a 6-piece pan-fried pork dumpling. So I think she's gonna take those and sear them on the pan and get them nice and hot. I wonder what these are. This looks like a wrapped pastry, thin dough. Oh, look at these, almost like a tofu wrapper. Oh man, here they come. Yay. Wow. Yes, please. Okay, the pork buns are done. The aroma coming off of these is so pleasant. It's like this crispy wheat scent. I can't wait to bite into these. Oh, they're so soft and doughy. Oh my goodness. And the top beautifully crimped. Wow. Mmm. Mmm. Whoa. That is so chewy. The meat actually fell out of the bun. It's almost like a meatball, but the flavor in there is excellent. The outside bun part is chewy, but still pretty tender. And then the meat inside has a really nice flavor, well seasoned, a little bit of onion, garlic flavor in there, soy. The crunch that's created on the bottom of this bun is so good. I'm glad I asked for it pan fried. I usually only ever get them steamed, but that crispiness on the bottom really does change it. Bready on the outside, meaty on the inside, and crunchy on the bottom. Excellent. You can see the green onions laced in there in the meat. I can't get over how nice and doughy that bun is. It's got almost like a very light, ricey wheat flavor. Almost like if it's a combination of rice flour and wheat flour. The meat in there has nice notes of ginger, those scallions, really good. Let's try some with soy sauce. Actually, let me just pour some on top. That's a mouthful, but soy sauce almost always makes everything better. You see how the juices have soaked into the bun from the meat as it was cooking, or steaming first. I think we're off to a really good start with these buns. I'm not gonna eat all these right now. I still have a lot more I want to try. I love how you can see all the pictures. This is very helpful. Oh, there it is. Biang hand-pulled noodles. Okay, I know I want to try the lamb. Here it is. Spicy cumin lamb burger. Let's do that. Taste. Spicy. Oh, I hear it sizzling in the back. Smells really good. Awesome.
Got the spicy cumin lamb burger?
Yes.
There you go. Enjoy.
Thank you. Let me put some chili sauce in here first. Wow, look at the size of this bowl. I've got some chili spice in here I'm gonna put in before we head over to the table. I'm gonna put a little bit more. I love this stuff. Some soy, oh, this is, I think it's black vinegar. What is this called?
Black vinegar?
Black vinegar? Okay. Is it sweet or?
Sour.
Sour, okay. Fantastic. Put a little bit. Okay. Biang noodles are here. Lamb burgers here, but I need some of this drink first. This is the herbal beverage. I've had this once before. It's like a sweet iced tea. So refreshing. Look at this bowl of biang. You have the noodles on the bottom. You have the beef sauced on the side. You have tomatoes, eggs. Biang noodles are actually named after the sound that they make while they're being pulled. They get slapped onto the counter, so it makes that biang sound. I love it. Oh, okay, so you have to give this a good stir first. Everything just melding together. Wow, bean sprouts in there as well. Looks like we got some bok choy. Oh, wow. I'm not gonna take this whole bite, but I just gotta show you this. That looks incredible. Wow, they're so thin. They're rippled on the edges. You can just see the rusticness of it having been done by hand, but also expertise. My mouth is watering. Okay. Wow. I need to be taller for this. Mmm. 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 Life-changing. Wow. The chewiness, slipperiness of these noodles, and they're so wide. You'd think it'd be more difficult to eat, but as soon as you start chewing, they just completely dissolve. And it's got a little bit of that sourness from the black vinegar. I'm really glad I put that on there. A little bit of spice from the chili, but there's just so much flavor going on here. These bean sprouts are so fresh that they add such a nice crunch to the dish. Mmm. Mmm. Wow. It was everything I was hoping it would be. The meat is very finely minced, so it's really gets enveloped throughout the dish. It's so slippery I can hardly pick it up with the with my chopsticks, but you can see there's meat in there, the juices, the sauce. Whoa. Biang noodles originate in northern China, and they're from the Shanxi province. Specifically though, Xi'an, a city in the Shanxi province. And Atlanta has tons of Asian food, tons of Chinese food. But even with that, it's pretty rare to find the Biang noodles. Only a few places serve it and also make it by hand. This is so good. Mmm. Oh, and also that's what I'm getting too, the tomatoey flavor. It's not too strong on tomato, but I'm like tasting something different here that is different from the vinegar, and it's the tomato. I just totally forgot. That's what's here. Oh, oh. The tomato gives it this bright tartness, but also because of the way it's cooked, it lends a little bit of a sweet character that's not exactly sweet, but at the same time it is. So it really balances out the vinegar, the soy sauce, the meat and the Brussels sprouts, the bok choy that can be a little bit more on the bitter side. This is just a really complete dish. It's so good. Oh, and it's got egg. It's got some scrambled egg in there too. So good. I feel like you can eat this for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It's like a complete meal. It's got everything you need. Wow. And I didn't add any extra soy sauce in here. It was just the chili oil and the black garlic. It really doesn't need it. This is just so good. Wow. Look at that noodle. It's like a belt. It's like the most literal noodle or name of a dish you can call it. Biang biang. Wonderful. Okay, next I have the cumin lamb burger, and based on those biang biang noodles, I am so excited for what this is gonna taste like. Look at this perfect little patty. Well, it's not that little, but it's actually a nice size bun filled with bell peppers and lamb. Oh, the cumin aroma coming off of this is spectacular. But look how beautiful that dough is. It's a wheat bun, and it's got a nice toastiness on the outside, but still soft. Okay, wow. There's so much seasoning in here. I can't wait. So crunchy with the bell peppers and the onions. The lamb is so tender, and the spices in there are crazy. There's so much cumin, the chili, the soy sauce. It's like Middle Eastern and Chinese flavors because you have that cumin in there that you never really have in Chinese food until you're eating Northern Chinese cuisine, which uses a lot of that cumin spices in there. Wow, so delicious. I love how crispy these bell peppers are. They're so crunchy, they're not soggy or just too soft. Let's see if we can get a look inside the burger itself. The lamb just coated in all the spices and seasonings. My tongue is tingling because it's just such a great amount of spices and cumin, herbs. The feeling of the bun is kind of like a cross between pita bread and a burger patty. A little soft, but a little bit more crispy on the outside. That's incredible. Never had anything like that before. This is the cutest freaking thing I've seen all day. Oh my god, it's so cute. I think it's a schnauzer. I can't stop eating this. All the stuff that's fallen to the bottom now. Eggs, the meat, tomatoes. But I gotta save some room. Okay. Last one. There's a dog behind me. Bless that little pupper. Just wanna hug it. Okay, done. They have a Matcha Affogato. I'm nowhere near ready for dessert right now, but I might have to come back for that. Okay, next thing we're gonna try is roasted duck. Look at this, they're hanging right here from the window. So glossy and shiny, I can't wait to try this. Wow. This is the half duck. Oh, that looks so good. Whoa, it smells really good too. Sorry, I gotta get a... Oh, nice glazed. Got some pickled, probably daikon and carrots. Oh, the skin feels nice on there too. It's not very hot, it's kind of lukewarm. I wish it was a little bit hotter, but the duck is very juicy and that fat dissolves right away. It's very, very soft. This is a good looking piece here. We got some of the skin on there, a little bit of the fat from the duck. Nice tender piece. Let me dip it in this sauce. Wow. The duck is fatty, but that fat just melts right away. It's tender. There's a nice soy glaze flavor on there. Beautiful roasted taste. A little bit crunchy on the skin too. The only thing I would make different on this is if the duck, I wish the duck was a little bit warmer, like hot. It's kind of like lukewarm now, but it's still very tasty. Oh. The skin is crunchy, it comes right off. That's really good roasted duck. Let me get some of this pickled veg, help break up some of that fattiness. Vinegary, crispy, crunchy. Perfect accompaniment to have with the duck. Look how lacquered that skin on the duck is. It's like glass. The snap of the skin. Look at that. It falls right off the bone. In the past, I've had roast duck that doesn't come off the bone very easily, and it kind of gotta pull it. But this is a very different experience in the best way. Delicious. You've got the skin layer, you got the fatty layer, the meat, and the duck isn't gamey, which is really nice. This this sauce that they give you is kind of like a soy vinegar sauce. Yeah. And this will tell you, I don't eat duck like this. I'm usually more finicky about it because it's oftentimes more tough, a little bit more gamey. This is really good. Hi. So you guys do bubble teas? Nice. What's popular?
So for the milk tea, the bubble milk tea or the liquid milk tea?
What was the second one you said?
3Q.
3Q?
So it has boba, elbow jelly, and pudding.
Ooh, okay, let's try one of those.
Medium and large.
Medium, please.
Okay. And do you want regular sugar, regular ice?
Yes, light sugar. Regular ice.
We have 30, 50, and 70.
Oh, 30. And I want to try the Taiwanese barbecue sausage.
Do you want 2-piece or 4-piece?
2-piece. All right, anything else for you?
Can I try that lemonade again?
The lemon tea?
Yeah.
All set.
1802.
Okay. So this is the 3Q milk tea. It has boba, jelly, and like a pudding type of addition to it. Oh. Okay, so the milk tea is Earl Grey tea and milk. The 3Q, it's a particular sensation. It's Q sensation, which is a combination of squishy, springy, yummy gumminess. Now that I'm thinking about it, I've heard of the word Q in reference to like flavor or texture. It's the 3 flavor sensations. Thank you. This is a Hong Kong Chadon tea. Gangshi Ningmen cha. Okay, so it's a Hong Kong lemon tea. Okay, 3Q milk tea. I love the packaging on this. ViVi bubble tea. Okay, 3Q milk tea coming right up. Wow, the milk tea is delicious. The milk tea on its own. I got 30% sweet, perfect amount of sweetness for me. So milky. That Earl Grey lavender flavor is coming through really nicely, but not too perfumey. And I first got the boba right now, which is like the most traditional, that squishy boba ball. Let me see. It's really good, by the way. Let me see if I can fish up some of the other ones, like the pudding. Whoa. So good, you guys. Whoa. 3Q madness. Okay. I just got some of that jelly, and it's like you opening a Jello cup and just like squishing the whole thing into your mouth. At the same time, I got the boba tea pearls, and that's chewy, gummy, squishy. Wow, that is really like a texture explosion in your mouth. Wow. So good. I love this. It's just a way to make bubble tea even better, you know? You're adding all these other texture components that are still nice and soft, fit through the straw. Super fun. This looks so good. Okay. Sweet, barbecuey, salty. It's like all the things. Very fresh, nice and hot. I love how they scored it, so it's a little crispier on some parts. I never thought I'd encounter this at a bubble tea stand, but I'm here for it. Let me get some of this lemon tea. I feel like this is a good pairing. Yes, this is like real fresh lemon. There is no like lemon from concentrate in here. You see the seeds floating around in there. I really like these sausages. I'm glad I only got 2 though. Fatty, chewy. It's a pork sausage, by the way. Kind of squeaks while you're chewing. Maybe you can see the smoke coming out from it. I appreciate the toothpick too. It doesn't need a fork and a knife. This is just like a fun snack food. Okay guys, this is Tokyo Kuma. It's a Japanese store adjacent to the food court. Let's go check it out. Let's try these chicken feet crackers. Oh, they're actual like potato chips. I thought they were gonna be like in the shape of like a chicken foot. They can do anything these days. It's totally possible. It's definitely got a braised chicken flavor. I'm getting that lemoniness. It's not spicy, but it's got a sweet chili flavor. These are really good. All right, guys. So now we are entering the supermarket. Look at the size of this place. Look at that. This is soy sauce. It'll last you for a very long time. I love grocery shopping. I love exploring grocery stores. They make me so happy. A soup base. You drop him right into the pot. Look at these bowls. This is great for bibimbap, where you can heat up the clay pot, get it nice and sizzling, get that rice crispy on the bottom. These crock pots. Whoa, look at these stock pots. Huge rice pots. This I know in my family. Everybody's gotta have one of these for the arroz con gandules. So many different varieties of rice. Nishiki, love cooking with this stuff. Chinese sausages. What we do is we put a pot of white rice to cook and lay these over top and let them steam as the rice cooks. So the fat and the juices drips into the rice while it's cooking, and then you have the cooked sausages over white rice. It's the best thing ever. This is the brand we normally get. You got to know. Hi. Whoa. Oh wow, look at the size of that. Wow, that's a huge lobster. Look how fresh the water is too though, like so clear in there. Wow, look at the claws on that. Oh, stone crabs. That's a great, great crab to eat. Whoa. Oh. Wow. Thank you. These are Canadian lobsters. They're a little bit smaller. Look at this beautiful red one coming through here. Wow. Scallops. Live conch, make a delicious conch salad. Snails. Look at these oysters. These are huge. Look at that, it's one whole oyster there. Mackerel. Everything looks fresh. The eyes are pretty clear. That's a great price, $4.99 a pound for the squid. More stone crabs, nicely prepped. Oh, cuttlefish. Pike, blue runner. It almost looks like a smaller version of like a mahi. And grouper, strawberry grouper, wow. Got a wider selection of fish here. Wild scallops. They do full service cutting here. So you can grab the whole fish if you want, or you can already have it pre-sliced. Live catfish down here. Whoa. Bonito tuna is so delicious, dried, fresh, cooked. Quick All right, guys, let's make a quick run through the produce section, see what they got. Ooh, winter melon. So big. That's just a quarter of a melon. Tons of garlic. You gotta have the garlic. This is what I'm talking about. The smell of garlic just makes me so happy. Oh, these are king oyster mushrooms. I'm gonna grab one of these and take them home. Add to my Thai soup that I'm making. $1.99 a pound. That's a good price. Slice that super thin. You can sear it, make it toasty. Good substitute for protein. Earthy, unctuous flavor. What is that? Japanese nagaimo. It's actually like a wet vegetable. It looks kind of like somewhere between a yuca and a malanga. Ooh, they've got jackfruit over here. Sliced jackfruit. Looks like the best ones have already been picked through for the day. You gotta get here early. Fresh shiitake mushrooms? Yes. Those look so good, so fresh. Oh, I need some bean sprouts. Let's go get some. This whole section right here smells like fresh mushrooms. Look at these giant jackfruits. Okay, let's get some bean sprouts. These look decent. Okay, I was gonna go with bean sprouts, but I always like when it's items like this, I like to look for the packaging to be drier on the inside, because then that's a lot of condensation and they tend to go bad quickly. This one's much drier on the inside, so I'm gonna go with the monk sprouts instead. Oh, look at this Chinese cauliflower, how pretty. It's like a cross between your traditional cauliflower and the romesco. That's kind of like the cone shape. Daikon radishes. These so nice and pearlescent melons. Chinese okra, squash, and bitter melon. Bitter melon. I've never had this before. I hear it is actually bitter. This is longan. This is a really popular seed fruit. I can smell the sweetness coming off of it. Thai bananas. Look at this dragon fruit over here. How beautiful. All kinds of tofu to choose from. Tofu and water. I have like these stir-fried dry tofu. Crispy, delicate bok choys. Okay, this is the American cabbage, your typical round cabbage. Now come look at this one. Taiwan cabbage. You see how it's like flat? Isn't that cool? I've never had it before, at least not knowingly. I may have had it in a dish. Look how fresh this Napa cabbage is. You see the bottoms? They're white. They haven't started to turn brown yet. Here's the chive flower. This is so fragrant. Such a soft garlic flavor, but still very strong. This will totally give you garlic breath. Oh, these are really good too. Long beans. I bought these at the farmer's market recently. Chinese long beans. You cut them up and you stir fry them. Very tasty. They've got some really nice ginger here. I'm gonna take a small piece home. I think that's a good amount. Long squash. Oh, chicken feet. They have them ready to go, fully cooked. Chicken gizzards. Oh, and then here are the pickled chicken feet. Looks like the hearts of bamboo. Smoked bean curd. That's probably good. Ooh, spiced, small, dry tofu. Whoa, Chinese celery. It's much thinner, more delicate looking than traditional American celery. Much longer too. Green pomelos, huge. Chinese Fuji apple. fresh muscadine grapes. Bean curd buns, chashu bun. They've also got durian here too, and they sell the pulp on its own, ready to go. Sausages in the casing. It's a fish sausage, hot chicken flavor. Wow. Kimchi. Preserved eggs in it. So actually, I think the tea leaf oxidizes it. Look at these duck eggs. The shells actually turn blue. Oh, then you have fresh noodles here, as well as rice cake, sliced rice cake, Oriental style vermicelli. Look at all these fresh dried noodles. Let's see if it can open. Whoa! How pretty! This looks like a jerky snack aisle. You've got tofu, spicy beef jerky. Man, that looks like it's pretty good. Tofu on a stick, ready to go. Ah, this is like a marinated fish anchovy. I'd eat that. Tripe. It feels like it's a little bit like a tripe jerky, actually. That dried squid. Ooh, that looks good. It looks like fish skins, crispy fish skin. Okay, so I do like to make my chili crunch at home too, and I'm gonna try a Chinese chili crunch recipe. So one of the items is the Sichuan peppercorns. I'm gonna grab this, as well as, let's see if we can find Chinese chili flake. Here we go. Ground chili powder for the chili crunch. Now you can buy it as a fine powder. You can buy them a little bit bigger, like this. You know, they have varying degrees of it. I like this size, almost like a coarse grind where you can scoop it and you can still taste it, have a little bit of that crunch of that pepper, and it's not too fine. I actually have a running list on my phone of things I want to get next time I go to an Asian grocery store. So even if I don't get them all today, I still keep the list going just to have it. Right now I'm getting fish sauce. I've got like a quarter cup left at home. I'm not sure if it's in this aisle. I don't think so. This looks like vinegars. All right, I'm gonna get this soy sauce. It doesn't have MSG, and I typically prefer things not to carry MSG unless I put it in there myself. So let's go with this one. Okay, found the fish sauce section. Oh, here we go. I'll get this one. I'm getting some oyster sauce. But let's go get some dessert before we head out. So excited. I think I'm gonna get the Matcha Affogato that I saw earlier. Okay, another touch to order machine. Let's go with, I want to do the matcha Affogato. Let's do that. Ice cream, 680 ice cream flavor. Let's do matcha ice cream. Well, they even have a stronger matcha ice cream. I'm gonna go with the regular. Small. The name of this place, I believe, is Fujisa. And after running around in the supermarket, eating hot food, I'm ready for a cold dessert. It's not hot in here, but all the running around, I'm kind of hot. I need something cold. I'm parched. Thank you. Here's my matcha affogato. And actually, I thought it had espresso in it, but it doesn't. It looks like the affogato part is the matcha, but it's really nice and soft. This looks like it's gonna be excellent. Look at that creamy matcha soft serve. So good. Wow. Wow. Oh man. It's so creamy, milky. And the matcha flavor is on point. It's not too heavy on the matcha flavor, so it's not bitter. It's so good. I'm so glad I waited for this till after. It's perfect. And they also seem to have like poured something that turns into kind of like ice. You see how it's kind of darker? Like a crispy, crystallized matcha on there as well. So you have that little bit of crunch from that crystallized matcha or icy matcha, and then the soft serve ice cream. So milky. Oh, you guys, this is delicious. Oh, it's like a perfectly spoonable milkshake. And that green color is so appetizing. It's such a beautiful hue. Wow. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. If you're still here, you should know that we've been in this supermarket for about 7 hours. And yes, we were shooting, so you kind of have to move a little slower. But honestly, whether I was shooting or not, I probably would have spent 7 hours here between the food court, the Japanese market, and the Chinese supermarket, all combined. Probably would have been 7 hours on his own too. So, such a good time in walking through that supermarket. I love exploring supermarkets. I want to do more of that with you guys. So if you guys enjoyed it, leave me a like, subscribe for more food content, and I will see you all very soon.